What is up, guys? Welcome to Truth or Transparency. Delphi, the 43 seconds, the big hype. Really wasn't much hype, but let's take a look. This was, I want to do it from the New York Post one. This one. All right, again, welcome. Gonna go like this. I have lots to say about this because being there, knowing that the jurors asked to see this again, asked to see the interrogation, and to think that this video in any way, shape, or form shows any type of threat, like this is what convicted him, because they said that bridge guy was Richard Allen.
See, this is the path that we go down. There's no path going there, so we have to go down here.
So first thing I want to show you guys, I want to look at the shadows. I'm sure, I don't know what people have done to show you guys the video, but I was looking at the shadows to see if we can see how many people are there. So there's also like a whisper. Is he right there? What do you guys think the whisper says?
See, this is the path that we go down. There's no path going there, so we have to go down here.
Okay, so she's not saying this to, like, when she starts talking, do you feel like she's saying it to Abby? Because I don't.
See, this is the path.
So this is what I mean. See that voice right
See,
there?
this is the...
What is that voice saying? The one.
See, this is the path that we go down.
See, okay, right there. Yes. She's talking to somebody, but just so you guys know, she's not talking, like, it's like she's making a video. She's not saying what she's saying right there to give that to Abby. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, she's not, this is the path we got to, she's not saying that to Abby. Okay. So to me, I thought to myself, okay, why would I be doing that? And it's very simple. I'm making a video. She's recording this. All right. So when she's recording this, it's like whoever she was going to send this to, or if she was going to send it, or that it was, she wanted to note that. Does that make sense? She was noting it. Yeah, I don't hear it as that. Because when she starts talking, see right there? Abby's nowhere near her when she starts talking. And how she's talking, she's not talking loud, she's just talking to her phone. Like,
see, this is the path that we go down.
See how she's whispering, telling it? It's very, very low. She's very, like, it's not, she's not telling that to Abby. She's saying it to her phone. See, this is the path that we go. Like, she's narrating something. Like, she's, if I was to tell you and me when we're out, hey, Bella, this is the path we're going to go down, but there's nowhere to go. So where do you want me to go? Like, you're over there and I have to tell you that. So like, I don't tell that to my phone and think that you're hearing that, you know? So I just think that that's important. It's like she's going to send that video to somebody, or she was told to go somewhere and she's recording that to say, hey, like, wherever you're trying to have me meet you, like this, like where we can't, there, like it ends. Where do you want me to go? And then you would send that to somebody to say, like, hey, hello, like, where do you want me to go? Like, there's nowhere to go. You understand? That's what I'm trying to say. So, which would make sense. Like, we do it all the time. Like, if I say I go to a basketball game down at the Cavs and there's so many people, like, it's like, here, I take a picture. This is the street intersection that I'm at. Okay. Like, hey, I'm over here. Where the fuck are you people? Like, come here. It's like dropping a pin. But here I'm telling you. So think about that.
See, this is the path that we go down. There's no path going there, so we have to go down here.
Okay. You're their age, right? Why are you keeping your phone down on the ground like that? They've always said that it was like hiding that she's taking a video. Right? Why are you hiding the video that you're taking, like keeping it down on the ground like that? Like, even if you were trying to show your path, you're not even like taking like the full, like when you turn this way to like show that, like you can still see the path. You don't have to zoom in on the like the stones like that. Like, you know, you just like, what's going on? So just think that you don't know anything about this case. So that we don't know anything about this case. We don't know what happened, but to me, I'm just trying to show you guys things about this video that I think are interesting. All right. Because all these other pictures that she takes, selfies, the picture of, you know, on the bridge, she has her phone out. It's no problem for it to be out. She's taking it, the pictures. She's not hiding it, right? So this video, though, it starts off. Look at, like, think about the center of your body. All right. So if I have my phone in my two of my hands, okay, and I go to start like recording, if I'm using both of my hands or one of my hands. So let's see what we think that she's using both hands here or what. And it's starting down.
See, this is the path that we go down.
Okay. Don't they say something about shadows? If like your shadow is directly on you, it's a certain time of day and shit. right?
Path. That we go down.
Right there. See how her shadow is directly on it? Yeah, something like that. Exactly. So like someone told her to meet somewhere and she's making a video like there's not a path proving she was going to where they say, yeah, something like that. Exactly. It's like she's narrating where she is, and people could say that, oh, she was doing that for what? Like, then why not keep it rolling? Why wouldn't you point the video? I mean, I just, I don't.
There's no path.
Okay, look at how slow she's going. Look how slow she's walking. Now, Bella had a really good point. She's like, Lana, at that age, what would you do if you were weirded out? You'd run. You would run, right? Why would you wait? Why would you wait till this person caught up with you?
So we have to go down here.
Look at, she's actually standing still.
There's no path going there, so we have to go down here.
There's no path going there. Going where? There's no path going there. Think about this. There's no path going there. So we have to go down here. There's no path going there. She's saying this. Somebody who had told her to come wherever, okay? There is no path. She's saying that. To go there. To go there. To go where? That has nothing to do with this dude. Whoever this is. She is making a video and sending it to somebody for the purposes to do that. Okay? That's what it seems like to me. That this video was made with the purposes to send it to somebody and to show them that where you want us to go and go there, that there's no path. Look at standing still.
See, this is the path that we go down. There's no path going there, so we have to go down here.
Do you guys see how that's already disturbed right there? Do you see those slide down already? Like, do you see that? Right. I mean, this is right here. Like, it's already, somebody had already gone down. Okay. Now I need you to look at something. There is no shadow. There should be shadow, how she had the shadow when she was walking. So okay.
See, this is the
Ready?
path.
See how her shadow, now see across, it's going to be in the stones across, or like right, where's that?
Path.
And she turns.
That we go down.
Okay, right here, there's a shadow. Now, if a guy was creeping up on her or walking right by her, the way that her video is, there should be a shadow coming up. All right. Where is the shadow that would be? All right, so watch again here.
There's no path going there, so we have to go down here.
Okay, she turns the video right. See? That's that path that looks like somebody went down there. Now watch, she's going to turn just a little bit more to the left. Okay. Do you see how you can see the light shining in over here on the left? Where's this person? You see that? There's no shadow. There isn't a shadow. You see that? There should be, just like how she had the shadow when she was walking. And it's off, and it should be equal. It should be showing as it's moving, as you should be seeing this shadow as walking, okay? And it's not there. Yeah, the shadows of the trees are there too, but no shadow of a person. Yes, and she has the shadow though as well. So it proves that like when she's walking, as you can see how you can see? Right. Watch. Right there. See? Right here? Now, do you see that path down there? I actually paused it like fucking take a screenshot of that. That's like perfect. Now, call me crazy, but it looks like she has a backpack on her back. Looks like there's something on her back. All right. And where her head is, it looks like there's like, it's really weird. It looks like there's like a video. It's just interesting. But you guys see that there's the shadow. So when you're walking, because the way the sun is, there should be this shadow and it stays perfectly with her.
See, this is the path.
And you can see it's in like those stones right there. It's perfect. Then when Libby or Abby goes running across, she has her shadow with her as it should be. And
there's no path going there, so we have to go down here.
There's the slide. You can see her shadow is right here, begins at the bottom. And so boom. So until we this is the 43 seconds, that shadow of this person that they're claiming is the bridge guy, and he walked right up to them to like make them go down the hill. Okay. There is no shadow. There is no shadow. This person, just like how Libby had the shadow as she was walking, you guys, that person has to have a shadow as they're walking. What it tells me is that somebody got to the end of the bridge, all right, and said, guys, you got to go down the hill, like just telling that, like offering that up because the girls just kind of look like whatever. But that person was not walking towards them because the shadow, you would have seen the shadow. You would have seen the shadow of the person walking towards them just along the path, like that they just walked. There is no shadow. Therefore, that this person cannot be walking towards them in any capacity. because you would see the shadow. Has anybody talked about this? Has anybody said this? Talking about that. Yeah, but it sounds like it's a little away. Exactly. Because it is away. It is away. This is not somebody that forced them down the hill. Okay. This is how I explained it to Bella. I was like, listen, if I'm out there and I'm walking down the bridge and I see those kids, I'm like, oh yeah, you got to go down the hill if you want to go. Like, there's nowhere to go there. Yeah, you got to go down the hill. And then I just turn off and walk back, just because they look like they're just standing there, you guys. They're not doing anything, so they look confused, you know. And oh, hey, yeah, you guys have to go down the hill. Like, if that's how you're gonna, otherwise you walk right back across the bridge or something like that. But that's the only way you can go is down the hill. If that guy was walking towards them to force them down the hill, like these people have said, then that person would have to be walking towards them. You would hear the crinkling and you would see the shadow. So, I mean, it's period. So for me, when I heard the jury and him explain that he, to pulling out a gun and cocking a gun and forcing those girls down the hill, get the fuck out of here. Okay. Those girls were not scared of whoever that was. They were not running away. They had every opportunity to run away. They had every opportunity to slide on down the hill and like get away that way. All right. This is not a fake video, but this video is not indicative of anything that's been portrayed to anybody, even and especially the jury. This is being narrated. This is being recorded, and she is saying this to, it's like, I wondered at first, I was like, why is she being like quiet and weird about, like, she's kind of like recording and shows Abby for a second, but then like kind of like hides it. She kind of shows Abby and then wants to like talk into the phone and tell somebody that, you know, we can't go there. Like it ends, you know what I mean? And so she like wanted to narrate that and then wanted to then send that to whoever to say like, this is what it is. That path that's right there where those girls are, guys, down right there. Like, that's where the cars would be. That's where like a Forerunner or all those stupid fucking things, you know, dirt bikes, shit like that. This video is 100%, in my opinion, she's telling, because she's making this video and it was planned to be sent to somebody, not even uploaded like on a Snapchat or anything like that. This was to go to somebody, because where they're trying to go, they like, it's here, like we're at the end, we're like, where do we go? There's nowhere to go. And the other thing is that she's over on this side of the bridge, clearly just standing there, and she fires up the video. So and she wants to tell somebody that and somebody whispers, and I swear it
See, this is the path.
Your shadow.
Go down. There's no path going there, so we have to go down here.
There's no path going there, so we have to go down. Like, she's not saying that to Abby. She is saying that to her phone, to the person that she's going to be sending this to. Like, there's no path to go there. Where is she going?
There's no.
Like, okay. The other thing is, like, why? Okay, think about when you're on the phone or you're gonna like talk to somebody, and you're like, like. That's just.
There's no path going there, so we have to go down here. There's no path going there, so we have to go down here.
You hear? She's standing still. There's no crinkling. That's her crinkling. And then Abby came over. That was the other double up crinkling. No shadow. That person is standing all the way at the end of the bridge. It should be lighting up right here where that tree is. That's where the shadow should be. If that person is walking towards them, that shadow would be. What the fuck did the defense do? I am so pissed. I gotta go. This is pathetic. I'm pissed. Like, what the fuck? I gotta go.
We have reported on the survivor.
Peace out, guys. Can't argue with that. Look at Libby's shadow. They are not skinny jeans. Libby, no, she didn't have skinny jeans. You guys, fuck the skinny jeans. You guys, I was there. The clothes are the right clothes. I'm telling you about this, though. That fucking person did not walk towards them. Okay, that person is away from them. They have no shadow. There's no crinkling coming towards them. Nobody is running at them. Nobody's cocking a gun. No one is doing fucking shit. Okay? And if you would have shown the jury to say, hey, where's the we don't see where is an expert to break that down? Like, yes, we would see a shadow just like we saw with the girls. You would see a shadow coming across where the trees are and where the ravine is. You're going to see that. And they probably weren't allowed to say or dispute the video. That's not, no, that's not how that works. They were. But I am of the opinion that Rosie and Baldwin did all of this themselves, and the people that they were relying on who were supposed to be doing other things because they clearly like bring shit to the table didn't. And I don't know if it's because they never got to see this stuff. I don't know. It's because it was once the whole fucked up thing with giving out shit that stuff got weird and no one's looking at the discovery. I don't know. But to only have two people, potentially Matt Hoffman being a third person, and you're taking on an entire packed house of fucking cheating fucks. Yeah. But this video should have been a motion limine should have been put in with this, and you should have had an expert to go over the shadowing, and that there are no shadows, and to point that out. There's got to be an expert for that. But it was just for the jury to think that a person was walking towards them, had a gun, and forced them down that hill is absurd. And to let somebody testify to what they think these voices are saying is absolutely absurd. I believe that there's going to be another trial. I just don't know how long it's going to take, and I just hope that Richard Allen can hang on. But I do not believe that one person committed these crimes, and it's not because the defense said it. It's because of the DNA that's at the crime scene. Period. You want to throw in everything else? It only strengthens it. But we have all these unknown mixtures at the scene, and Richard Allen's has been excluded from all of it. All of it. That man's DNA is nowhere to be found on either of the victims. Nothing. Nothing. And you want to know how they sold that at the courtroom? They tried to say is because the person put the clothes in the water and shit like that. Okay. Well, how are all these other fucking DNAs there? How's this other hair there? It's like you can't have it both ways. And these jurors to just listen to something like that. And you see a guy that's getting interrogated and he's perfectly fine. And he's like, you guys aren't pinning this on. Well, I watched Dateline. Like, that's something that all of our parents would say, man. That's something that all of us would say. We've seen this. Oh my God, no. This doesn't seem right. To have to torture an American and put him in a max security prison and fuck with his meds and fuck with him, period. That's not how you prosecute United States citizens. Indiana should be disgusted with what took place in this case. And the fucking YouTubers that are parading around some great fucking, we got the right guy, fools. Especially the ones that were in that courtroom. Absolute fucking fools. You want to know what I have to say about those confessions? Each and every single one of those fucking YouTubers or mainstream media people that were inside that courtroom, if you would have gotten 1/10 of what Richard Allen got, you would have been screaming, "Mommy, Daddy, fuck me too. And I've been raped and I'm raping and I'm doing all these fucking," you would have said whatever the fuck you wanted and needed to get the fuck out of there. To make it stop. So to sit here and listen to people say that think that they're these experts and blah, blah, fucking blah, blah, blah. And that these confessions are so compelling. Wow, is all I have to say. Wow. Nothing can be compelling after you torture people while you're doing it. That's weak. To hear jurors say that they threw the bullet out, the only piece of physical evidence tying Richard Allen to that scene, laughable. When you got little mama running around doing murder sheet fucking interviews. Crazy. When you got Weber changing his testimony about the van and what time he came home. When you got the FBI not being able to be there and Gall not letting them testify via Zoom because they're out with doing the election shit and protecting. I'm unreal. when you have a jack with your phone going in it at 4 or 5 something, and then it's coming out of it at 10 something, that is called reasonable doubt. Those are human hands working it. And let's say that you say, oh, it's because it had dirt in it, or it had this, or it had that. Exactly. Could it have? If you even want to give yourself that, then why didn't the state fucking say that off the rip when they were doing the shit that they were doing? They tried to hide that shit. Could it be that? This is where I would be like, sure, it could be. But could it be this? Well, absolutely, because that's what it says it is. It says that earphone jacks going in and earphone jacks coming out. That's what it says. But that's what jurors are allowed to do. They can just pick and choose what they want to believe and what they don't want to believe and what they think is reliable and what they don't think is reliable. But how you watch that video right there and you say that that's Richard Allen, that Richard Allen's bridge guy, I know none of those jurors are sleeping well at night, because nobody can say that that's anybody on that bridge. Nada. And it looks like they made that bridge person a little squattier and fatter and shorter in the pics that went out to all of us. Sick. So sick. Peace out.